Hello and welcome, I am Too Tall Todd and this is Fallout New Vegas. I'm extremely excited to get this going. Now, here are my stats on screen. I'm going to be skipping quite a bit of me talking to the doctor because it ended up taking me almost 15-20 minutes give or take, and I don't want to waste much time doing that. So after you do this guy's little test, it's pretty much just like picking your stats for you based off what your opinion would be. Here they are on screen now for me. But before we get to that, I am going to be giving away a copy of this game. The first thing you need to do is leave a comment down below to let me know you want to actually win. So my mic wasn't plugged in properly for most of this recording, so I'm going to have to do a narration over it. But I'm going to move the unarmed that I got during the test. I'm going to move that to guns. And then we're going to go across the street and start our first mission.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Now for those of you that don't know, this chick is pretty much just like the tutorial. She's going to ask you to do some really easy stuff, which I am going to do, but I'm not going to show it just because most of you have probably already seen it and it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Yeah, this kind of boring stuff, like shoot these bottles, this is how you crouch, let's go shoot a couple lizards, but I think that's pretty much enough of that, other than I just want to point out that complete fail of a hip fire I tried for the first shot.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start, but I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
I did not. Now let's get to something fun like that guy at the gas station we gotta go save. After doing the tutorial, when you go back to the bar, this is what you're going to see. This will inform you about Ringo.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out. Hey.
She's gangster, isn't she? Let's go run her down and talk to her.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
So we're going to investigate this Joe Cobb
Looks
guy.
like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill him, because that's what we're going to do anyway.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
So we're going to ask her about the people that attacked us, just to kind of get you guys filled in on that.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I completely feel you. One of them accidentally shot me in the face.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So, where are they headed again?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
You trying to compare friends, bro? Because I mean, I got like 3 friends on Facebook. So come at me whenever you're ready.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
So we're gonna go up here and talk to Ringo, but first we're gonna grab these out of the soda machine real quick. He's quite the character.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy. I'm gonna go
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I have no interest in playing cards with this man. So we're gonna talk to him about this Joe Cobb character, though.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Shoot him down from the window. You sound quite a bit tougher than him.
My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figured their friends are out for revenge.
Real tough man running from him, so we're gonna ask him about what he does around here.
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody knew already. I'm a trader with the Crimson Caravan Company. I'm, staying in town for a bit. Did you want something else?
We're gonna find out what he's gonna do about the powder gang.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Well, I like making money. I think I'll be his hired gun. I don't do nothing for free.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Well, I guess I'll just have to do then, huh?
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Say, I'll go ask around, but it's gonna end up looking a little bit something like this.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
The next thing you need to do to win is like the video, so make sure to go ahead and like the video.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
And of course, we're gonna pick the take
Say
on
no more.
powder gangers
I'm
with
in.
Ringo right here. Just like that. That was pretty easy too.
Just like that. I have a
Oh,
feeling that
well,
I'm going to end up fighting
go
those guys
just like
one way or
that.
another. So I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Howdy.
Now we're gonna ask him about this
Bad
Joe
trouble.
Cobb guy here to see if that'll help with the dynamite issue.
Welcome. Too
That's,
dangerous.
a lot of
Won't
help.
kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better
It's
leave
kinda
it
cute,
buried.
but,
Safer that way. Yep.
So this guy is obviously not gonna help us unless we have 25 explosives.
You must be the
so-
one Doc Mitchell was
Okay, let's
patching up.
go and,
Way
check
I
out
heard
the
it, I
trader
didn't
guy
think
over
you'd be
here.
walking out of
What's
that
his
office.
name?
I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
So it looks like this guy either wants 1,000 caps or a barter of 25, which I don't know.
Welcome back.
So we're gonna go check
I
out
had
the
hoped you
doctor
wouldn't
now.
need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
And you know, rinse, wash, repeat, asking about the
Seems like
powder
wherever
games
I
over
go,
and
it's
attack
always the
us, we're gonna be
same.
attacked,
Folks
see what
just
you have to say.
never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Oh, why thank you, good sir. 3 stim packs.
I can take care of that.
Now we got to talk to Trudy, and I just talked to her and didn't have enough, and I got to level up. So I come back and I'm going to do speech on her. Use speech or whatever, because I don't have sneak or anything else high enough.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
You know what I did just remember though during this point in the game? I remember that he has a I don't remember
Be careful
a
out there.
handgun, but sitting on his desk we can go steal. So we're gonna go snatch that real quick because no one helps us. Ah, it was a Silence 22. I remember it was there. And since this guy's a douchebag and don't care about his town, all he cares about is money, we're gonna see what else we can steal around here. This is a poor excuse for a store, I'll tell you that much. Oh man, you got all these guys pre-war money. He needs to get with the time. We use bottle caps now, man. I'm gonna steal this stuff
Our
too.
gangers are
just
here to
be
play.
douchebag. Then we're gonna go back up to the gas station and get the fun start rolling.
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well
fabulous.
unless
Let's
we
play.
get out
Where's
there
the rest
soon.
of them? Decisions. Do we go now or
At least
keep
6.
questioning? I mean, it
Joe
seems like
Cobb
we're wasting a lot of
included.
time,
They
but
look pretty
let's
mean.
question.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Only 6, don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the walking out of this. We're gonna be in battle pretty much as soon as, like, almost now. So we got our trusty caravan shotgun here, so he's really too far to shoot at him, so we're gonna get this piece of crap out if I can find it. This rifle right here, the varmint rifle. Yeah, it's pretty much horrible too. What is this guy on the right doing charging them like that? Like, see, now I realize there's like apparently 6 of them. We're gonna get the shotgun back out. We gotta help this guy. And slow-mo for this VAT mode, I believe is what it's called. I don't know. We're gonna try to put it in their chest because early game you don't have very good accuracy. Ah, here it is, Joe Cobb's. That guy, he took a couple shells. We're gonna go get this guy real quick. I'd rather be all of us versus 1 than all of us versus 2. And Jesus, this guy is a beast. I think he just killed someone. Oh, now he's running away. Not so quick, my man. So we're gonna take his leg off. I want to kill him, so we're gonna put one in his chest, which he has armor on, and take his leg off. Oh. We actually did take his leg off, and this is just telling us that people don't like us now, but that's okay. Here comes my favorite part. Getting the loot of all the dead bodies and stealing all their ammo and stuff like that.
I'm glad
Selling
that
it for
business is
profit.
over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
And the last thing you need to be able to do to win is actually be one of my subscribers. And make sure everything's public so I can see that you've actually done what I've asked you to do and it's not on private settings. And other than that, thanks for watching and have a good one. Now I'm going to go play more Fallout.